And just start following the breath. Just feeling the inhalations and the exhalations. Start deepening the breath. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Just following gently the breath. Just deepen that breath as much as you can, lengthening as much as you can, that exhalation. Filling the lungs with the air. And feel the lungs also extending towards your back. Feel the back of the ribs, how they are expanding. And on the exhalation, just draw the navel in gently. On the inhalation, you relax in the belly. And feeling the expansion on all three dimensions around your lungs. On the sides, just feel the side ribs on the next inhalation. And feel how they are expanding towards the sides, towards your armpits, towards your arms. Exhaling, engaging the abdominal area. Lengthening that exhalation as long as you can. The following inhalation, just notice the extension of your collarbones upwards, how the lungs are extending everything upwards towards your collarbones. Feel how they rise and feel how they lower. Just bring the chin towards your chest slightly. Just extending the back of the neck. Engage the abdominal area. Exhaling all the air out. Inhale, rise that chin up. And a deep exhalation, bringing the chin towards your chest. Engaging the abdominal area. Inhaling, rising. And exhaling, chin to chest. Rounding the spine now. We're going to just do a few cat-cows here. Moving forward with the chest. Drawing the shoulders back when we inhale. And draw the shoulders forward when we exhale, round the spine. Inhaling forward, back with the shoulders. Look up, inhaling. Exhale, draw the navel in, round the spine. Let's start doing some circles here. If you want, just aid yourself with your hands, just walking with your hands forward to the side and to the other. Walking back towards the other side. And stay over your right thigh. Lower your forehead down. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's try to reach a bit further forward towards the right side. Just kind of over your right thigh, just on that direction. You don't need to go too far to the right. So just experience the extension on the left side of your body. And start walking gently, slowly towards the front. Let's see how far down you can go. Let's see how far forward your hands can reach. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Just lifting slightly the chest and walking towards your left. Bringing the forehead down over the left thigh. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Walking the hands towards the center again. And from here, let's rise onto all fours. Just making a few circles here over the wrists with the pelvis neutral. So your abdomen is slightly engaged here. So you feel the core and the center of your body strong at the same time. Change the direction of that circling. So you bring the weight over your wrists. With circles, bringing the body towards the side, towards the front, towards the opposite side, and towards the back. And from here, we'd like you to open the knees wide and just sit back over your heels. Bring the forehead over the floor and rest there for a moment. Inhale deeply. And exhale all the air out. Inhale deeply. And exhale all the air out. We rise, bring ourselves onto all four again. But this time we lift the right arm up towards the sky and see if we can reach down under our body, away towards, I said that to lift the left hand up, so we reach towards the right. And we rest the ear over the mat. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. This twist and a stretch for the upper body, stretch on the back. That's it. You may lift the opposite hand and maybe bring it on behind the back to open a bit more that chest. So we bring that right shoulder slightly higher. Trying to look up toward the ceiling. So if the side of the head is on the mat, we try to roll the head like if we are trying to get the back of the neck onto the mat. And stay wherever you are comfortable. To release, extend your right arm up and over, placing it on the floor to rise again onto all fours. So we change. So we lift now our right hand up, reaching towards the sky, just open the chest. And on the exhalation, we bring that arm under towards the left. So we have the left arm on the floor. If this is comfortable enough for you, you may have the ear over the mat or the side of your of your head. If you want to deepen, just lift your left arm up, away from the floor, towards the ceiling, bend the elbow and place a hand behind your back. So now you're really opening the chest. You're really stretching the shoulder and the back area. Inhale deeply. Exhale, press the hand behind the back. Opening the chest, bring the shoulder, the left shoulder towards the ceiling and towards the back a bit more. Deep inhalations followed by deep and full exhalations. Lift the left arm up to unbind. Place it up ahead on the floor to push yourself up. Okay, and from here, let's cross the hands. We place one hand here and the other one there. Okay, so we have, for instance, in this case, the left arm on front of the right. Let's see if we can bring both arms over the mat and to kind of slide or glide in a cross way. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. And we change now, we cross the arms on the opposite way and we place the hands facing up. So the top of the hands are over the mat or over the ground. And we start gliding down. Really open the shoulders. Release the head. Third inhalation on the back. On your back. So you feel the inhalation or the expansion of your chest on your back ribs. Inhale deeply. Inhale deeply. The weight over your arms. Inhale, rise. Sit over your heels with the toes curled under. Let's bring the hands behind us, clasping the hands. If you have a belt and you cannot clasp, just use a belt instead, okay? Now engage the abdominal area, so just really firmly bringing the navel towards the back, okay? Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Now you probably feel uncomfortable on your feet. Just bear another breath or two here. And then if you want, just release. Stay on with the toes curled under if you can, all right? As in that way, we are stretching that area. Keep pressing the arms away towards the back. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Roll the head towards the front and towards the left. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply, rolling the head down. Release the hands down and give a little tapping on your feet just to release the tension now. Let's walk the right foot forward, right beside the feet, the hands, sorry. And from here, I would like you to move the body forward a little bit. So the foot is kind of aligned with the other knee, okay? And I would like you to place the weight of your chest right over that thigh, the right thigh. Right over the right thigh, you're gonna bring the hands forward. This is a stretch for the calf muscle on your right leg. The back heel on your right leg is nearly touching the ground or is towards it. You're kind of working towards bringing the back heel down.
So you are stretching as well that area where the tendon, Achilles tendon is. Really reach forward. Really bring the weight of your chest over that thigh, the right thigh. Inhale deeply and exhaling deeply. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Okay, let's release that. Open the left foot a bit more towards the left and sit back with the knee bent on Virasana. So we extend now the right leg forward. Virasana is with the foot right beside, but we may need to sit over a cushion, okay? If you need to sit over a cushion to have the hips a bit higher, do so, okay? The foot is just right beside my left hip, okay? And I'm extending the right leg forward, all right? So from here, I'm gonna hinge from my hips forward, trying to keep my back really straight and my foot, my right foot really straight as well, looking straight up, okay? Now let's fall forward. If you reach at the foot, just grab the foot and down, bring the forehead towards your knee. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling deeply. Releasing, look forward. And from here, you're gonna bend that right leg. Bring yourself as we were kind of starting. But from here, I would like you to straight the right leg and lift the left leg back. And keep that leg straight. Now from here, this is like a warrior 3 pose, all right? With the hands on the floor. I would like you to connect with your abdominal area in such a way that that back leg somehow gets not as heavy. When you connect with the abdominal area, your torso is already connecting with the hip flexors, and somehow there is more stability already. That maybe that will help you to let go of the hands, engaging, pressing onto the foot really tightly, engaging the thigh muscles on your right leg, and bringing the hands onto prayer position. Maybe not, okay? Maybe you just keep one hand or the two hands on the floor. Stay there for a moment. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Now, hands on the floor. Exhaling. Now, let's see if we can do Jiva squat. Jiva squat is bringing that knee, the left knee, towards the right knee. Bending onto the right knee. And try to bring the left foot towards the right. And you will feel it on the right glute. You may rest that foot onto the ground and keep squatting. Inhale, lift the hips again onto warrior 3. You can keep the hands down on the floor or away. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands to the floor, Jiva squat. So knee towards the other knee and the foot towards the right. So the left foot towards the right. And keep squatting there. You feel it on the right glute. Inhale, straight that right leg. Lift again the left foot towards the back to warrior 3. Let go of the hands off the floor or not. Inhale deeply. And exhale, hands on the floor. Place the left foot beside the right foot. And now we are going to do the same thing on the other side. So we bring the right knee right beside the left foot. Okay, and let's stretch the calves on the other foot. So we are kind of, just to start, I'm just resting over my right foot with the left foot well planted on the floor first, okay? And the other one is just I'm resting over the other leg. So I bring my hands forward. My back heel will start lifting, okay? My full weight of my torso is over the left thigh. Relaxing the head down. I start noticing the stretch on my calf, and most of all on the Achilles tendon. That also improves the mobility of your ankles and the strength of your ankles. Inhaling deeply. Feel the weight really over that thigh to stretch. Long exhalations. Deep inhalations. Okay, so we walk the hands back. We open the right foot towards the right, and we sit back onto half virasana. So this is my right foot, but this will be your left foot probably. Your right foot is looking back. The right foot is right beside my hips, and maybe you need something to lift your hips up. From here, we hinge forward. Try to make both sit bones to touch. I know that you will feel like one hip bone is higher than the other one. That's why we probably need to prop ourselves up a little bit with a cushion under. But you need to kind of fight against the lift, basically. And just hinge forward over the left leg and try to bring the forehead toward your knee. Inhale deeply. Extending forward with the crown of the head. And down. Inhaling deeply. Feeling the lungs with air. Feel it at the back ribs. Feel the back ribs with air. Exhale. Now inhale, we rise. Bring the hands towards the side or toward the back in order for you to bend that front knee. Now let's see if we can, from here, start like if you're gonna start running away. And from here, just press that left foot, lifting the right leg straight. Hands are on the floor. Square the hips. Engage the abdomen. Feel that connection with the abdomen. When you engage the abdomen, somehow you feel like the abdomen is a continuation of your thigh muscle. You feel that insertion, that connection in the hip area with the abdominal area. So everything is strong. The glute is working hard to lift that back leg. Exhaling the air, lifting the hands away, maybe not, okay. Inhaling deeply, hands back on the floor, and now bend the back leg. Bring it towards the back of the other knee. So knee to knee on the back, and now the right foot goes towards the left, and try to squat a bit deeper. Inhale, lifting again. Straight that leg. Engage the abdomen. Everything is square, parallel to the ground. Lift the hands away. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, hands on the floor. Bend onto the front knee. Bend onto the back knee. Knees together. Right foot towards the left. Squat, 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 squat. You feel it on the left glute. Inhale, lifting. Straight that back leg. Right leg straight towards the back. Holding onto the floor, maybe not. Warrior 3. Inhale deeply. Now exhale deeply. Hands onto the floor. Squat. bring that back knee onto the floor. And you're gonna lift the left knee over the right knee and sit in between. So you have your right knee over the left, isn't it? Did I do the opposite? I don't know what I did anymore. You have your left knee on top of the, I'm just mirroring you now. And we may need to sit under something, okay? Just do so. Just squeeze the knees together. Squeeze the midline together. So you're trying to bring that left foot more towards that left and the right foot more towards the right. And the sit bones needs to feel like they are touching the ground, okay? Engage the abdominal area in that way that you're lifting the spine. And see if we can now lift your left arm up. Bend in the left arm and try to grab the t-shirt or a belt to get those hands to clasp or just to hold on there, behind your t-shirt, at the t-shirt. Close your eyes. Let's breathe. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Just fall forward. Keep clasping there. And notice now your right shoulder pulling. Just hold there. Wherever you feel like the pull is a bit more uncomfortable, just stay there. Keep breathing deeply. And just send that breath to that area that is stagnant, that is a bit more painful. That shoulder that is probably complaining. When you are inhaling, think about that shoulder. And when you are exhaling, feel the relief onto that shoulder. Inhale deeply. Just connect with that shoulder, whatever the pain is, whatever the uncomfortable sensation is. And exhale, giving it relief. Inhale, lift. Stay there and see if we can bring the left leg up. Let's see if we can bring ourselves onto standing with this bind. Whatever you think you can do with this bind. Standing up. Open the legs wide. Keep that bind on the arms. Close your eyes. Everything is good. Bend onto the knees a little bit and fall forward. Just release. Start straightening the legs a little bit more. Inhaling deeply. And exhale deeply. From here now, let go of the bind. And stay where you were with the body. Very slowly move the hands to touch the ground. And give a roll of the shoulders there. Rolling off the shoulders. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Press onto the ground. Can you reach the ground well? Press onto the ground. Engage the abdominal area when you are exhaling. Like if you're trying to bring yourselves away from the floor. Press, 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 press. Inhale deeply. And press. Inhaling deeply. Engage the abdominal area when you exhale. If you want to try to lift the heels at the same time. Inhaling deeply and press the floor, engage the abdominal area, lifting the heels. And again. Okay.
Relax the head down. And sit. Let's bring the left knee on front of the right knee and sit in between the feet. So now we have the right knee on top. Feels somehow very strange. So stay here for a moment and try to squeeze those knees closer together. You may need, as I said, to sit over something. Maybe not, just check. So one knee is on top of the other one and my feet are towards the sides. Lift your right arm up, bending, and try to just hold the other hand or holding onto the t-shirt. If you have something to hold on to, it's better. Like if you have a scarf or a trousers belt, anything will do actually. This is a deep Yoga Chikitsa or yoga therapy for your shoulders. The long holds are the ones and most beneficial to really open areas that needs to be worked on. Inhaling deeply, engaging the abdominal area. Try to bring both sit bones down onto the ground. Keep pressing those thighs together. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Try to get those hands closer together. You feel already where the pull is and where it's not. So when you feel that uncomfortable pull, wherever it is, just breathe into it. Deep inhalations. Deep exhalations. Okay, so again, with that bind, just however you can, move your body in such a way that you bring yourself up to standing. Open your arms. Open the right foot towards the right. Open wide stance, that's it. Now bend onto the right knee. That's it. Lift that right elbow towards the ceiling. Very good. Open your stance a bit more, Suzanne. Very good. Inhaling deeply. Engaging the abdominal area. Also pelvic floor. Now let's see if we can reach the body, torso and elbow towards the right. A bit more, that's it. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Inhale up, straightening that leg. Let's see if we can let go, shake. Okay, don't let go of the belt for the moment because we need to do the same on the other side. So holding on to, sorry, now just binding onto the other side. We open the left foot, bending onto the left knee, warrior two legs, that's it. Inhaling deeply. Elbow as high as you can, the chest looking towards me. That's it, a bit more, Susan. Very good. Very good. Inhale deeply. Now let's see if we can bring that elbow towards the right. Just a little bit. Lift the chest a bit more, Susan, for me. Very good. The elbow towards the ear. The elbow towards the ear. Instead of opening the elbow, bring it towards the face. Very good. And now twist the body towards me. That's it. Lifting the elbow high. Very good. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Now inhale, bring yourself to center. Let go. Roll the shoulders. We change the hand. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Again, onto the side. Now we are really insisting on to opening the shoulders. Very good. And from here, let's bend onto those knees. Very good. Squat. Squat. Very good. Squat. Very good. Up and down. Very good. Now just stay. Stay as low as you can. Engage abdominal area, pelvic floor. You may close your eyes. Inhaling deeply. Keep lifting the elbow. Keep lifting the body, the chest. Bring the back of your neck towards the back. The crown of the head lifted. Now release gently. Hands on the knees. Keep the squat. Inhaling deeply. Now, move the bottom towards the back a little bit and the body towards the front. And let's push your left knee, bringing the left shoulder towards the right. So we are kind of twisting a little bit here. And now the opposite. So we push the right knee towards the right, bringing the right shoulder towards the left. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, release. Hands onto prayer. Squat as low as you can. Lift the chest as much as you can. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Lift the right heel. Open the arms towards the side and let go towards the right. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale, release the heel down. Lift the left heel. And let's see if we can just go towards the left. Left elbow, left knee, maybe. Lifting the other one. Open the chest. Inhale up, release the heel up. Inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale, forward fold. Close your legs. Give it a little bit of a bend. Bending on the knees a little bit. Let's do a couple of sun salutes here. Right leg back. Left leg back, knees on the ground. Chest on the ground. Cobra, inhale, lift the chest. Stay there for a moment. Look towards the right and look towards the left. Exhale, forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push yourself with the elbows hugging the body. Push yourself up. If you wish to keep the knees down, keep them. Up to a plank first with the knees down. And then transition to down dog. Inhale deeply and exhale. Let it go. Now look in between your hands, right leg forward, in between the arms. Lift, high lunge. Let's bring the right hand towards the back leg. Reaching high with the left. Just reversing a little bit. That, I'm twisting a little bit here. Inhale, high lunge, releasing that arm up again. Exhale, hands down. Let's move that foot back to plank. You can keep the knees down. Chaturanga, elbows bent towards the back, hugging the body. Knees on the ground or not. Upward facing dog or cobra. Upward facing dog, the knees are away from the floor. In cobra, the hips are on the floor. Transition to down dog with the knees on the ground or directly from upward facing dog. Inhale deeply and exhale, let go. Look in between your hands, hand step your left foot in between your hands. Okay, from here we rise to high lunge. Inhaling deeply. Just feel that extension on the thigh muscle, on the leg that is straight behind. Tuck the tailbone under a little bit. Engage the abdominal area. Now, left arm goes down and back. Reach up with the right hand. Inhale deeply. Keep reaching high, keep reaching down with the other hand. Release, arm up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down. Transition directly to plank or with the knees on the ground. Chaturanga, elbows towards the back, knees on the ground or not. Lower to cobra or upward facing dog. Knees on the ground or not. We transition to down dog. Inhale deeply and exhale, let go. Inhale, look forward. Step the right foot in between the hands again. High lunge. Sorry, with the back heel. The left heel down on the ground. Warrior one. So with the back heel on the ground, place the hands clasping behind. Just move the chest up. And the hands towards the back leg. And now humble warrior, folding forward, lifting the hands away from the body. You're folding over your right thigh. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Stay there. Inhale, lift slightly the body to look forward, hands on the floor. From here, let's see if we can place the right knee of leg bending onto the front knee. So I'm like doing this. Okay, so I'm bending my right knee. My foot is towards my left hip. Okay. This is a half pigeon. Try to lift first the chest up. So you really intensify the stretch at the thigh muscle. Look up. Squaring the hips. Hips are parallel to the ground. And from here you may start walking your hands forward and see if you can rest the forehead over the ground. Here in this pose, we are targeting the back of the glutes to really open that area. That after working on that area with warrior threes that we were doing before and the jiva squat, and making strong the back muscles, all that area. This pose really targets those muscles to really release and relax. Just breathe deeply. Deep inhalations. Just notice when you are inhaling the expansion of your back ribs. Really at the back ribs is where you should be feeling it. When you feel it there, you are really maximizing the capability of your lungs. This pose combined with the strengthening poses that we have been doing really helps with lower back pain and sciatica. Now inhale, look up, lift the body, turn the toes under in the back leg, and from here try to lift the body up with the knee up as well. Stay there with the knee lifted. Push your engage the abdominal area, inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply, engaging the abdominal area. Now transition to one-legged down dog. So you're really lifting that right leg up and try to find circular motions, trying to make circles with the knee, bending the knee. Make a few good circles towards one side and then towards the other. So the mobility is at the hip area. Step that foot back, down on the floor, onto down dog.
bending on one knee and to the other. Now look in between your hands and step forward the left leg in between. The back heel is now placed on the ground for warrior one. Clasp the hands behind you, extending the arms down and away from the body slightly, pressing onto the chest upward. Really opening the shoulders towards the back. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. I know that this pose is probably difficult to breathe in. You really need to probably back up a little bit or ease a little bit on the pose for you to really feel that inhalation and exhalation. Okay, falling forward with the clasp of the hands behind, press the foot, the front foot up, right onto the ground to fall forward over the left side. And now try to lift the hands towards the ceiling away from the body, extending the arms. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. This is how humble warrior. Press onto the outer edge of the right foot behind you, lifting the natural curvature of your sole, of that arching that we have on the foot. Activated the Pada Bandha. Now square the hips, lift the back heel, place the right knee onto the ground, bending onto the front knee for half pigeon. And from here, walk back a little bit just to really lift the chest. Try to really feel the hips square. You may need to prop your bottom, your left buttocks. Maybe you need a cushion right under your left bottom, okay? If you feel like this is not comfortable, you really need to sit over something, and that's all right, okay? You can just place that here, and that is just so nice. Just fall forward and rest the forehead over the ground. Inhaling deeply, letting go on the exhalations. In equal inhalations and exhalations. Breathing onto those areas that are tight and where you feel that uncomfortable feeling. Just try to make this moment while we are in half pigeon to allow the body to really deeply relax. Just follow that breath. And just breathe onto those areas that you feel that tightness. That inhalation and that exhalation will be targeted to that particular area where you feel the pull. So the body learns to relax and that area softens. Curl the toes under of the right toes. And from here, the hands right on the floor. Start lifting the hips up. And lifting the left knee up towards your chest. Keep engaging the abdominal area. Keep curving the spine, projecting the shoulders forward. Pressing onto the hands, lifting the hips up, lifting the knee up, and transition to one-legged down dog. Bring the weight towards the back. Press onto the hands. Try to bring the chest towards the right foot. Bend onto the knee, round the movements of the left hip. Keep pressing the weight towards the back, towards the foot. Change the direction of that rolling. Bring the foot down. Knees open wide on the floor. Sit back onto child's pose. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Lifting the body. So we sit and we bring the back onto the mat, laying down. Lift both legs. 90-degree angle, if you can. You can bend them a little bit if straight is too challenging. Stay there for a moment. Now let's see if we can do a Garudasana or eagle pose here with the right knee on top of the left knee, and try to close the feet together, try to close everything onto the midline. Bring the feet towards your back a little bit. So your upper thighs, your thighs are kind of 90-degree angle against the floor. So you're working as tight firmly with the abdominal area. And now let's see if we can do the same with the arms. A Garudasana here, laying down, supine Garudasana or eagle pose. Now the right knee is on top, so the right arm is on the bottom. So we place the right arm up and the left arm elbow on top of the right elbow. And we do Garudasana in supine. Inhale deeply. Squeeze everything towards the midline. Now exhale, open the arms, place the arms T-shape, and allow the right knee to drop towards the left, lifting the right hip. And now just melt the body there. Inhaling deeply, just let go on this supine twist. Now bring the knees towards the center, up, and both legs up, 90-degree angle, pressing onto the feet towards the ceiling. Or you can bend a little bit if you can't, as I said earlier. And now place the left leg on top of the right. And we do this eagle pose on the floor. Bring the navel down and back towards the ground. The thigh muscles are 90-degree angle. Let's bring now left arm forward extended, left elbow on top of the right elbow. Sorry, right elbow on top of the left elbow. And now we do Garudasana on the floor. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, squeeze everything together. Another breath. And release the arms, T-shape. Bring the left knee towards the right, lifting the left hip. And just melt there. Inhale deeply. Let go. Exhale. Everything is heavy. Inhaling deeply. Let go. No holding back. Just melt. Allow the side of the body to really relax. The hips to relax. The legs, the chest, the face muscles. Now bring both knees towards the chest. Give them a nice hug there, inhaling deeply. And on the exhalation, squeeze the body into a little ball, forehead towards the knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And on the next inhalation, bring the head back, extend the legs away, the arms facing up, roll the shoulders under, releasing, relaxing. Inhale deeply through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Let go. Just melting. Relaxing the face muscles, the chest. Really relax. So we rise gently, moving some fingers or toes, deepening the breath. Inhaling and exhaling, noticing the inhalations and the exhalations. We bend onto the knees, bringing the knees towards your chest.
hugging them and moving the body from side to side. Landing over and rolling over the right shoulder. Lifting the body to seated position, just slowly on your own time. With the hands in chi, we start breathing deeply. Abdominal area really engaged. Chest forward, shoulders back. Crown of the head lifting, chin low. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing arms towards the sides, lifting all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And open again. Inhale, lifting. Interlacing the fingers, hands away towards the ceiling. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. From here we rise, lifting the arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer in front of our heart. And with the gaze low, the chin low. Hands in prayer position. May all be healthy. May all be wise and prosperous. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.